Hey folks, my name is Michael. In this video I'm going to be stitching together 4 quadrant models into 2 solid models. So we're using Blender 2.81 and the alignment add-on Blender for Dental. Hit the tilde key and view it from the top, and then on the left lower corner you can see my mouse moves and keystrokes. Next I'm going to be using the G and the R key to bring them more or less close together so that I can view them side by side. For this video we're only going to be working on the one model. The same procedure would apply for the other. Now we need to make sure that we name them moving and destination. So the right green one we will be calling moving, name moving. You will see the name has changed in the block, and on the left hand upper corner you will see the name as well. Left click on the other model and we're going to call this destination. Click on name destination. You will note after clicking it that the other model, the moving model, has been selected. This is so that we can commence in coloring the object. For the purpose of the video we'll just show you that it's called destination. We'll click on the moving object again. Next we're going to then have to overlay one over the other. So I'm going to click wire, which will put it into wireframe, and we can then see it better, the overlapping procedure. So we're going to view it from the top, use the G and the R key to grab and rotate the models. When you have a close enough match, we will then proceed. This should be good enough. Now color moving, which will put us into edit mode and face select mode. C, click C on your keyboard, circle select, and then mouse wheel to adjust your diameter of your selection. Then holding the left mouse down, just color the faces. Our object here is to make sure we get similar vertices selected in both models. Right clicking gets rid of the circle select, so it's a combination of using the C. If you make a mistake, just hold the mouse wheel down and then deselect the vertices. So getting a similar selection is vitally important. When you're happy with this, we will then proceed, and then we will then click the apply button. Carefully inspect that you do not accidentally highlight vertices you don't want to select. The rest of the object has now been hidden away, and we've got a clear view of what we had selected in the past. So now we're going to color the destination object. You will see that the moving object is still overlaid, so we can have a basic idea of what we had colored in beforehand. For the algorithm to work nicely, we do not want to select vertices that are far away from each other that do not feature in the calculation. Now we have both meshes overlapping each other, the rest is hidden. For the settings, we can leave it on 75, the iterations, and the outlier on 20. Make sure the vertex select checkbox is selected. This is vitally important because we are doing the ICP according to the selected vertices. Then click Start Tracking and then Stop Tracking. Select both meshes and perform your ICP. We have a very good alignment. The meshes are slightly different. This is due to the scan of both the models. You can see the meshes slightly different. Then click on Confirm. Now we have two meshes on top of each other. Ideally we should limit this and only have one model and then a little bit of the other model that we're joining to the destination model. So a good idea would be then to cut off a section of the green model. So select it, shift right click to place your cursor, go to the model designer menu and click on the square cutting tool. Select a vertex, G to grab, select another vertex, G to grab, and so on. And then design your cutting tool. We'll click the plus sign just to add a few more vertices. Once you've designed your cutting tool and got a nice shape, then we will keep outside. Click on keep outside, and now we've got a part of the other model joining to the destination model. So from here you can select both of these models, left click on one, shift left click to add the other model, and click join objects. Now you may export this for printing. Even though they're two objects, they will still print. However, if you'd like to make them into one solid object, we then need to remesh both of them to join them. Blender 2.81 has a feature which we can use. So open up a window, go to the Properties menu, go to the green icon, triangular icon, click on Remesh. In the voxel remesh, voxel size, click on 0.1, uncheck the fix poles, and click on voxel remesh, and we'll just delete the color. Now if you have a close look into the cross section of it, Alt B, you'll notice we have one solid model. Let's do Alt B again to view the model from the inside. And now we've got two models stitched into one. For the lower opposing model, we do exactly the same procedure. If we have a close look at the mesh, it has been remeshed. It may have changed the structure a little bit on a microscopic level. So for crown and bridge work, I'd probably prefer to print two models merged into one using the original scan. For other models, opposing models, and denture models, or where detail is not as necessary, I would remesh them into one solid structure. And this completes the tutorial. Thanks for watching.